Namaste and welcome. Welcome to this exclusive session from Vastu World, where we are trying to bring in the specific knowledge about golden section. If we are all comfortable in Hindi, I'm okay to speak in Hindi as well. But if there are international people like Quintin and other joining us from Netherlands and Singapore, then I will like to speak in English as my basic. But if you want to understand anything, you can definitely call me or raise your hand or speak in between, and then we can come back to the language changeover, and if required, I'll give you the translations. So I'll be sharing the screen now, and I'll request Roshali madam to please help me share the screen so that you guys can see what I can see. I'm sure the resolution and everything is okay. In between, if there is some kind of issues, please tell me and inform me, or you can tell Roshali madam. So this is what I wanted to show you here. So today's session is not on the basic of golden section. Today we are talking on what is the science of golden section and golden ratio, and why it has been named and renamed as golden. See, everybody knows about golden section and golden mean. You know, it is a subject which is very close to a lot of people's mind when they have studied sacred geometry. But as a part of Vastu, I have been seeing and I have been hearing that there are people who are propagating golden section Vastu. Now, this is something very weird and different. If Shwetang Dhanani is here, he may be, I would like him to say something about it, because he has dealt with somebody who does golden section Vastu. Anyways, so what I'm trying to understand and make you understand is that golden section is a part of divinity which is inside us. So if you can read the screen and if you can see what I'm trying to tell you, then golden mean is an intra-dimensional doorway through which matter emerges into manifest 3D reality. So it is the process, it is just the basis of your existence. There's nothing new in it. Everything is there. We are not trying to understand. And in Vastu, in architecture, in temple construction, golden section was initiated from the day one. There was no specific talk about it, because everything was in the proportion to human geometry, which we'll be discussing in some time now. The golden mean is the fingerprint of creation. When we recreate this moving and always expanding sequence, we have it in effect. The exact movement of creation in the exact expansion process is understood. So whenever we are trying to understand this, now this is something which Bruce has spoken and written. It's a bit difficult to understand, but if you read it, you will try to understand what exactly I am trying to tell you. So when we talk about golden section, we always discuss about ratio. Now, do you know what ratio is? Everybody talks about ratio in a different way. A ratio is the relation of one number to another. For example, 4 to 8 or 4:8. As John Michael writes, a number on its own has no inherent meaning. Its symbolism arises purely from its relationship to other number. So everywhere there is a ratio. So when I say I am 48 years old, that means I am relating something with somebody who is 45-year old or somebody who is 60 years old. Or my existence has come from 0 to 48 or 49 or 50 or 55 or 60 or 20. So every number has a relation, and this relationship is called ratio. So golden mean and golden proportion is a ratio. It is a comparison of two different sizes, quantities, qualities, or ideas. Ratios are expressed as A is to B and constitute a measure of difference. So there is always a comparison. And this comparison is not only in the quantity, it is the quality. So let's say somebody is good and somebody is bad, or I like this black color and somebody like this green color. Now green and white, green and black is a quality of these two. So there is a ratio, there is a proportion, there is a communication between these two objects, and this is what golden section is. So ratio is comparison of two different sizes, two different quantities, qualities, and ideas. So let's say I am thinking that this particular Vastu should have a particular correction, and somebody else is thinking that this particular vastu should have that correction. This correction and that corrections are the two ideas which are in ratio. Now this ratio can also be matched. So this is what we are discussing, and this is something which I want you as the vastu consultant, vastu practitioner to understand, as an architect to understand that space and your body are two different objects or ideas which are coming into existence. So when I enter a house has a dimension or a number. House is a number. Let's say my room is 15 feet by 15 feet. So I enter a room of 15 feet by 15 feet, and my height is 6 feet or 5.5 feet, and my dimensions are 5.5 feet, let's say. So 5.5 feet person has entered into a room size of 200 square feet. So now 5.5 to 200 square feet is a ratio, and this ratio has to be understood. So anything which is coming into, let's say a bedroom has a bed of 6 feet by 6 feet, and bedroom has a size of 200 square feet. So 200 square feet of bedroom has a bed of 6 feet by 6 feet, which is 36 square feet. 36 and 250 or 200 square feet is a proportional ratio which you need to work out. All right. Not only then is the ratio A is to B the fundamental notion of all activities of perception, but it is signal one of the most basic processes of intelligence, in that it symbolizes a comparison between two things and is thus the elementary basis of conceptual judgment. Perception, what I am thinking, what I am looking, what I am seeing, and what he is seeing can be different. That is, ratio represent the compare, contrast function of our own rational thinking. Now the perception comes into picture. Now the man has come into picture. Your chit, your overall mind has come into picture. So when we talk about indriya, we talk about five senses. The five senses are controlled by the mind. That is the sixth, the supermost, the master sense. And that perception of your looking through the eyes, smelling through the nose, tasting through the mouth is also a ratio. Let's say a cold and a hot. So I am eating an ice cream and I am drinking coffee. I am tasting it. There is a ratio. My perception is different. So somebody drinks coffee very fast, and I drink coffee in half an hour because I find it very hot. But he doesn't. That's again his perception because he has created a ratio. Anyway, as we will see, proportions involve the compare contrast function on a new level, representing the correlating synthesizing aspect of our intuition. As we learn to harmonize seemingly difference in given wholes. So there are difference in part and whole. Whole means everything together. It is holistic. ये पूरी संसार एक whole है. सब कुछ एक साथ है. That whole is together and part is single. So proportion talks about whole and part. And proportion is four termed. A proportion is repeating ratio that typically involves four terms. For example, 4:8 as 5:10. That is proportion. So 4:8 is proportionate to 5:10. It is a relationship of equivalency between two ratios, and as expressed as A is to B is proportional to C is to D. Now we always talk about ratio and proportion. We say this vastu or this door has to be in proportion. We don't know what is the science of proportion. That's why I'm telling you today. Understand this language, understand the whole science and philosophy of what ratio is. Ratio is comparison. Ratio is the overall relationship between two numbers. Same way proportion, in proportion there are no fixed quantities, only fixed relationship. Now ratio can be different, but proportions are always relative. There is a relationship. I have a proportional relationship with my wife. I have a proportional relationship with my children. I have a proportional relationship with my environment or vastu. As we said above, proportions represent difference coming together to form greater wholes. Okay, so now we'll be talking about the whole and part again. And there is an amazing person called Robert. He says proportions represent a level of intelligence more subtle and profound than the direct response to a simple difference, which is the ratio. And it was known in Greek thought as analogy. Analogy was understood as proportion, और इंडिया में हमारे वास्तु साइंस में दिक बंधन में और दिक द होल 5 कैनन्स ऑफ वास्तु में इसको कहते थे मन हस्त लक्षण. Proportion means mana hasta lakshan. Greek, they talk about analogy. They talk about how there is a difference in relationship and what is the direct response. Ratio is different, proportion is different, and in India we talked about ratio and proportion as out of the 5 canons of Vastu Shastra as the mana hasta lakshan. We can talk about it in different topic, but yes, as Greeks have talked about analogy, in our temple you can see proportions and ratios and different heights and different systems inside the temple, outside the temple architecture, that these are all proportion. So there is an amazing scientist called Dogsey. He reminds us, in all realm of our experience, we are finding the need to rediscover proper proportions. If there is a proper proportion, there is a amazing relationship between everything, the world will become heaven. The world will have everything what is required. But the proportions are missing, and the proportion missing is also part of the world. And that creates a change, and that gives us some kind of excitement. Okay, so there is no synergy, there is no symmetry in ratio and proportions. The proportions of nature, art, and architecture can help us in their efforts for these proportions. For these proportions are shared limitations that create harmonious relationship out of differences. If there is no difference, there is no relationship. Two objects will have relationship only when there is a difference. And that is what proportion talks about. Thus, they teach us that limitations are not just restrictive, but they are also creative. Creativity will only happen when there is no symmetry. Everything in proportion is creativity, but this creativity has to have a differences. हर चीज में कुछ ना कुछ बदलाव होना चाहिए, चेंज होना चाहिए. अगर सब एक जैसा होगा तो there is no creativity, everything becomes very monotonous and subtle. But it is not the way the world is created. Okay, so we are coming to the basis of what we talk about as golden section, the two-termed proportion. The only two-term proportion is the golden proportion, or which we call phi. Now there are two different phis. I'll be talking to you in next slides, but understand this phi as phi. The golden proportion is the three-term proportion constructed from two terms. Okay, what are the two terms? A plus B is one term, A and B is another two terms. So A, B and A plus B, there are three things involved, but the proportion is always, but it has constructed from two, only A and B. It relates to the first mystery of the Holy Trinity, the three that are two. जो तीन है वो दो है, और वो जो दो है वो तीन से बना है, और वो तीन है वो दो से बना है. This is something so amazing. Okay, so Dogsey writes the two parts of golden section proportions are unequal. One is smaller and other is larger. They are often referred to as major and minor. Minor and major here are opposite united in a harmonious proportion. So एक बड़ा एक छोटा है. A is called major and B can be called minor, or B can be called major and A can be called minor. It depends, but they are opposite united in a harmonious proportion of A plus B. Okay, the two chief modes of Western scale, the minor, considered to be the sad one, and the major, associated with brightness, okay, differ from each other only in length of steps between certain of their intervals, just as minor and major parts of golden section differ from each other only in their length. Just everything is same. They are एक लंबा एक छोटा है, और वो दोनों मिला के एक proportion बनते हैं golden section का. ओके, और उसमें एक को आप ब्राइट कह सकते हो, आपको एक को आप सैड कर सकते हो. छोटा वाला है वो सैड है, बड़ा वाला है वो ब्राइट है. कभी बड़ा वाला सैड होता है, छोटा वाला ब्राइट होता है. यिंग एंड यांग दोनों मिलके, डे एंड नाइट दोनों मिलके एक दुनिया की, इस संसार की संरचना करते हैं. सो देयर इज अ टाइम व्हेन देयर इज नो डे एंड देयर इज नो नाइट, देयर इज इन बिटवीन. What is talking about golden section is the scale between two breaths. सांस ली और सांस छोड़ी. Pranayam, you breathe in, you hold it, and then you breathe out. The time between breathing in and breathing out is what golden section. That is where we are coming into, and that is the divinity of the space. And just as the joining of minor and major parts delight us in the visual harmonies of the golden section, so the joining of minor and major scale, called modulation, enchants us when we hear them in the moment of chords and melodies. जब गिटार बजता है तो जब मॉड्यूलेशन और माइनर और मेजर का होता है तो म्यूजिक बजता है, और अगर मॉड्यूलेशन नहीं होगा, if there is no modulation, then it will be noise, and you don't like noise. We always get enchanted, we always feel wow when we hear melodies, and melodies can only happen when there is a proportionate difference between two A and B, and then you listen to A plus B. Okay, A, B, A plus B, these are three things come out of only two proportions or two systems. Okay, are you getting me? This is where we have come to now. The golden ratio is the unique ratio such that the ratio of the whole to the larger portion is same as the ratio of the larger portion to the smaller portion. इसको 2-3 बार पढ़िए, क्योंकि पहली बार में समझ में नहीं आता है. It is difficult to understand it in a single way. It is just basis. Green line and red line, how they relate to each other. A golden ratio is a unique ratio such that the ratio of the whole to the larger portion is the same as the ratio of the larger portion to the smaller portion. ठीक है, समझिए इसको. Try to understand, try to relate, read it 10 times and see what this particular phrase is talking about. The result is a continuous geometrical proportion. Whole upon large part equal to large part upon small part equal to phi. The golden proportion is expressed as A is to B proportionate to B is to A plus B, or approximately it is always 1 is to 6.1 is to 1.8.
1.618.
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, somebody was speaking, so I thought, okay, so it is 1 is to I will request everybody to shut off their mics if required, then only speak. So 1 is to 1.618 is the basic proportion. So A plus B is to A as A is to B. Try to understand this. And the whole philosophy, the whole geometry of the universe, the sacred geometry is just based on this philosophy. Whole equal to large part, whole about whole on top of large part equal to large part on top of small part. Okay, and this is where we come into picture, and this is where everything relates to phi. Okay, so this is the philosophy of golden section. A plus B is to A as A is to B. Okay, no other proportion behaves so elegantly around unity. Now understand unity, understand that everything is together. जैसे हमारे वास्तुशिल्प शास्त्र में कहा गया है, आयुर्वेदा में कहा गया है, होल शास्त्रों में कहा गया है, everything is together. There is unity, there is a universal connectivity between you and the world and the world and you. So everything is around us is communicating to each other, and that is where golden proportion comes into picture, golden ratio comes into picture. Unity can act as a greater whole, means greater mean to or the lesser. When we talk about greater whole, means we talk of longer segment to the shorter segment. Okay, so this is a bit of mathematics, but this talks golden section is something which is amazing. This is a philosophy which is close to my heart since last 20 years, and I have been doing everything with respect to preparing all the Vastu World remedies, including my books, including my anything you see in my office is based on golden ratio, because I have connected to it so well since ages. And then why this golden section is so unique? The golden ratio symbolizes how a human being or other life, anything from one indri, that is microorganism, to the biggest of the organism in this whole world, from the panchindri, which is human being. Golden ratio symbolizes how a human being can be both a part of the whole and the whole simultaneously. How can one be both infinite and infinite at the same time? This is the whole crux. This is an amazing system which God has created, and we are still not understanding it properly. Okay, and this is where you need to connect yourself to. Try to understand that everything is part of you and you are part of everything. So there is infinity and there is finity. That means unity is with respect to everything, the non-unity, you can say. Okay. So phi is a rational, super rational function of a number. And now I'm coming to the basis of it. I'm trying to not give you a lot of philosophy, but it has an amazing philosophy. Sometimes whenever anybody wants to know more about it, we can talk. Today, we are just giving you the basic introduction of what phi is philosophically. What phi is physically, you know, it is 1:1.618, simple. But philosophically, what it is and how does it connects to us and how we can use this in Vastu. I'm just giving you the brief understanding of the whole system at this moment. But yes, later on we will be talking more on it and on specific purposes with respect to Vastu and energies, and with respect to human body. Human body has an amazing phi. I'll be showing it to you in the slides later. So phi is a rational, supra-rational function of a number. It is inexpressive as a simple fraction. It is seen as a key opening a door to a higher reality of number. The golden ratio demonstrates that number is above all relationship and everything is number. So if you see phi or 1:6.1803398778874989484820458, and it will go on. So there are two phi. One phi is FEE and another phi is FI. Can you see the two different symbols also based on it? So when we are talking about 1:6.18, that means 1 plus 0.618, that means A plus B, then it is actual phi which we are using, FI. But when it is A, it is 1, and it is B, it is FEE, 0.618, then there are two difference. So A and B equal to actual phi, which is FI, which is 1.618, and which is what we use, which is the whole. So A plus B equal to A and B equal to A plus B is the trinity, three numbers. 1, 0.618 and 1.618. They are three different things. Try to understand this. Simple, it's not a very difficult calculation. Now again, Bruce writes, the golden ratio symbolically links each new generation to an ancestor, preserving the continuity of relationship as a means of retracing its lineage. Now, golden section is a part of your DNA because it is part of your body. When you're talking about your body, everything inside the body is proportionate to golden section. That's why it is named golden, because it is unique. It cannot be destroyed. Gold is one of the metal which cannot be destroyed or thrown away. It doesn't react with anything. It is gold. That's why it is the most expensive metal. That's why golden ratio is something which is there since ages. Since the day we were conceived and born, and in the day we die, we are bringing in, we are taking the relationship of our the cosmic body which comes in existence into the male and female interaction, and then the body is formed, and as soon as the body is formed, it develops, it grows. So each year from 0 to the year you die, 99 years or 100 years, every year you proportionately grow, and that growth is golden ratio, because your proportion grows according to the dimension of the body, which is length and breadth. If anybody is growing out of proportion, it will be distorted, and that doesn't happen in nature. Everything in nature happens in proportion. So if you see an apple, if you see a rose, if you see a seed becoming a tree, then there is a proportion. Similarly, it is all part of your relationship with the ancestors and generation. It goes into the lineages. Anyways, I'm not going into this. We'll talk about it in later stage. When approaching the subject of human figure in its relation to the theory of proportion, it would appear that the application of principles must become more difficult for the figure is if the figure is symmetrical, only if seen exactly in front of the rear views. Still, in both these cases, the progressions of the square and the equilateral triangle, as you can see it's in the screen in the picture, are quite as strongly in evidence as in crystal and symmetrical flowers. So human body is similar to the flower of life or flower. You see the petal of rose, you see a petal of lotus or any flower, sunflower. You see it grows. Similarly, human body also grows in proportions. And that is where the fear comes into picture. And this extreme proportion occurs again and again throughout the form, from each age limit till the day you die. It is all proportionate. Okay, so the golden erection in the body, I'm going to show you some slides now, and these slides are going to make you feel that yes, there is a difference in understanding of proportion in specific golden section in phi, and the body is actually made up of relationship with phi, and this phi is the universal understanding of life in itself, from front, from side, from rear, from uh, astral body to your dorsal body to your frontal body. From anywhere you see, you are in proportion. So side view, your skull has a proportion, front view you have a proportion, back view you have a proportion, and everything is in ratio. And that's the relationship which we have with our body and the universe around us, and the vastu which you will be dealing in. Okay, so golden ratio appears thousands of places in the human body. Now you can see in this picture, it's a very simple and very easy picture you can understand. The basic unit is the vertical distance between the brow and the tip of the nose. मतलब आपकी आंखें की ये और ये tip of the nose, ये एक proportion है. The distance between brow and the crown, that is the center. आपने बुद्धा का crown देखा है, the third eye. This is also in proportion. A bow is related to the sixth chakra, the third eye, or the energy center representing wisdom being perfectly balanced with compassion. The distance from nose to the base of the neck, यहाँ गले के नीचे का पार्ट और नाक, ये भी एक proportion है. The distance from neck to the armpit, ये जो आपका armpit है, you can see it in the picture. From armpit to the navel, from navel to reach of the fingertips, ये जो हम हाथ के नीचे खड़े हैं, इस fingertip के तक, इधर से armpit to navel to the lower part, and then fingertip to the sole. तो हमारा हाथ का और हर इंसान का कुछ भी हाइट हो, आपकी 4 फीट हाइट हो या 6.5 फीट 7 फीट हाइट हो, whatever, from 4 feet to 8 feet or 7 feet of height or 6.5 feet of height, you are tall, you are dwarf, you are small, you are medium, everything is in proportion. You can measure it. You can do it with your tape. Measure your children, measure your wife, measure your mother, measure anybody. You will find everything in the same proportion. And this is something so unique. And Michael Snyder writes, the bow seems to be a turning point, a plane of reflection. So this brow is the turning point, the plane of reflection, and this is where the third eye belongs. So amazing. This is so unique, and this is everywhere. I don't have to create it, you don't have to design it, it is there. But why don't we use it? Why don't we utilize it? So Vastu has to utilize these proportions, because if you are creating a divine home, if you are creating a temple, if you are creating a blissful well-being, a home where everything is happening in harmony, everything is happening in relationship with each other, then golden section is a must. Without this, you cannot do any Vastu correction, irrespective you have a northeast toilet or a southwest well or a kitchen, doesn't matter much. You are south facing, north facing, doesn't matter much. The phi proportion creates a relationship. Don't go into the direction Vastu which is only 5%. There are a lot of other things. Phi is the 95% of the Vastu which you need to handle. And it is not only in the body, physical body, it is there inside your pineal gland. The pineal gland is found at the center of the golden spiral, where the golden spiral is laid against the sagittal cross section of the brain. Your brain itself, your man, which is controlling all the 5 indriyas, 5 senses, the whole mind itself is in proportion of the golden section. The knowledge that human skeleton is proportional to the golden ratio is very, very old. However, it is less well known that the muscular structure is proportioned by spirals mirroring the spiral structure of DNA. DNA means your lineage, your genetics. Your genes also has the same proportion. So your physical body, your inner body, your atmic body, your karmic body is golden section. So why not your Vastu is golden section? Why not your extension of the house is golden section proportion? Why not make our homes, make our universe follow the divine proportion of what God has created? ऐसा हम क्यों नहीं कर सकते? हमारा घर, हमारे ऑफिस, हमारे बैठने की जगह प्रोपोर्शनेट क्यों नहीं हो सकती? और ये प्रोपोर्शन हमारा नहीं है, ये विश्व संसार का ब्रह्मांडिक एनर्जी है जो हमें हमारे भगवान ने दिया है। और हमारे यूनिवर्सल कॉन्शियसनेस में हमारे माइंड को सोचने समझने की शक्ति पे गोल्डन सेक्शन है। सो व्हाई नॉट वी क्रिएट स्पेसेस व्हिच आर प्रोपोर्शनेट टू गोल्डन सेक्शन? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Now this is where we are going to come to a small understanding of how this relates to the Vastu. There are other spirals, the shape of the fetus. बच्चा जब पैदा होता है, when you are inside your mother's womb, you are in the golden section. That's why you can grow. The feast, आपके हाथ का ये गोल्डन सेक्शन, शरीर में सर से लेके गले तक ये बता दिया, पूरा स्ट्रक्चर, पूरा आपका टॉर्सो, पूरा आपका स्केलेटन इज ऑन गोल्डन सेक्शन. And why they have done it, why it has been made like that, God knows. But there is some philosophy behind it. And that is what we call it Fibonacci spiral. Fibonacci spiral is the extension of golden section where the golden sections are getting repeated one after the other. 1, 3, 5, 7. So it is the addition of 1, 2 proportion into the third proportion. I can talk to you in a later stage. So let's come to the basis which you like. Now, how to create? You know, this whole workshop started because of a intermediate student, Nidhi Agarwal. Nidhi, if you are listening, you should listen. This I've created. She asked me, sir, how do you do the golden section? We had a talk on one of the question answer session on intermediate Vastu lectures, and she asked me, and I explained her there, but I thought it is difficult for you guys to understand. So whenever we are doing Vastu boundary, you can see on the screen these orange symbols are your cosmic symbols. People who are new, they need to understand what cosmic symbols are. But people who are old and they know what cosmic symbols are, we can do this. We can do it anywhere. In your home, in your plot, in your size, everywhere. 1:6.18, just create an energy boundary. So if you have a huge plot, divide it. If you have a bedroom which is not in proportion, create a small proportion of length and breadth. Just use 4 cosmic symbols, nothing else. And you are in proportion. Bed is 6 by 6, but you can create inside the bed also. I have done in the bed. Bed is in 6 feet by 6 feet, but there is a divine proportion to the bed. You always sleep in that proportion also only. So let's say when we talk about 6 feet, 6 divided by 1.618. It is 3 feet 7. So 3 feet 7 is the area where you need to sleep. And if it is a double bed, then 3 feet 7 plus 3 feet 7. So it should not be always 6. It should be 6 length, 3 feet 7 plus 3 feet 7 should be the double bed, so that you and your wife sleep both in the golden proportion. But we don't do that. And if you don't want to do that, you can extend the bed using cosmic symbols and metal reflectors and other reflectors, which I'll be showing it to you. So it is very simple. It's a very simple understanding of 1:1.61. Now in this particular project, we have done a, can you see it on the screen? There is a cosmic symbol put, and you can see this orange line. This orange line is the proportion where we have divided. You can see it in a better way in this project. Can you see this? There are 3 different marmas I have created because it's a huge length, and so in this particular way, according to the function, we have created a marma line. We have used cosmic symbol to create golden section. We have created golden section in the central portion of assembly line. Finished good. You can see the different colors. Orange, light blue, yellow, green. They are all golden proportions. And I have not shifted or disturbed their functionality of this industry. It's a factory which is an assembly line. Now, this factory is performing well, but I created the golden section so that it can become much better. And when you talk about Vastu, you only talk about length and breadth. ratio and proportion with respect to 1:2 and your Shadvarga. But have you understood that Ayadi Shadvarga is also golden section? And this plus 1:2 is 1:1.618 is also given in a temple architecture as a proportion. They have not talked about golden section, but they talked about this proportion. So in each of these energy boundaries which we create, energy boundary 1, 2, 3, we use cosmic symbol, we divide it in proportion, but to harmonize that Vastu proportion, which has been divided, we put Marma point and we put VV17 or different geopathic reversals so that it amplifies. Okay, so this is the way we do rectification or correction with respect to divine proportion. Now in this door, you can see orange, the pink and the blue part. These are shaded. Now this is the golden proportion of the door. Normally, as a part of the furniture, a carpenter should know that he should divide and create a line. If a carpenter has not done it, you can still use it. You can still divide this line using metal reflectors, natural reflector, or cosmic, we call them spiral swastiks, which are in metal and naturally made. So these are systems. You can just measure the door of your house, divide it in 1:1618, and then see where the line has to be created. So this pink portion is one golden section. This blue portion, which is shaded part of the door, is another golden section. And this is, or together, they are A and B, 1:1.618, 1 and 0.618, together become 1.6. So there are three things you can do. You can do 1:1.618, or you can do 1:0.018, which becomes 1.618. That means A plus B, or A and B together as A plus B. Okay. And this is where we take the dimension of the face of the owner. Now, this is something new. This is something which I have not discussed. This is part of our advanced Vastu course, which has been formulated. People who are coming from basic to intermediate to advanced, they will learn this from biogeometry. So the owner's face has to be demonstrated on the main door. The proportion has to be like this, which I have shown you in a picture. So the door size has to be according to the frontal face. Face is the door to the energy. The main door is the door to the house energy. And why can't we create a proportionate difference, a proportionate relationship between face of the karta, or the main, the eldest person of the house, and the main door? You can do this, and I can tell you how to do this. Now come to the gate. Similarly, gate also can be created in proportions. So the red part and this green part, you can see, is in proportion. Okay, this is one aspect which we need to understand, and this is one aspect which you need to understand and try to correct and correlate whenever we are talking about golden section. And again, this also goes into the face of the owner of the bungalow. Now let's come to the windows. You can have a proportionate windows. Use reflectors if it is not. I'll show you how to do it. But if it is not, then see, you cannot break your home windows and doors if it is already done. But we have solutions to create golden sections using metal reflectors. You can do this. And it's not difficult. It is very simple. I can tell you, send your dimensions. I'll tell you, or call me, measure the windows, length and breadth, and I'll tell you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds how to do it for yourself. Now let's come to industries. Now in industry, you can see these lines. These are lines which we create in the floor. These are golden section lines. You can use cosmic symbols, and you can use geojumpers. Geojumpers are also division of lines. So geojumpers are used where we want to create a jumping energy in proportion. So you can see this is the below part where my cursor is. It is A plus B, and A, B, and this is A plus B. Okay, so you can create, there can be 1 kilometer length of the industry, and still you can follow the Fibonacci series and golden section without disturbing too much of it. Just use couple of hundreds of cosmic symbols maybe is required every 3 meters, but you are creating an amazing energy for people to create products in industry. Industry golden section Vastu, or creation of golden section on the floor, actual production floor, is so important and so critical. I'll not tell you. I can tell you that this is something which has been which I have been working since 2000 when we did the project for Greaves India Limited in Pimpri Chinchwad to Hindustan Motors to different places where there are huge assembly lines, huge storage of goods and raw material, and there we need to create proportions. And why can't you create a proportion inside your own home? So this blue and red line is the proportion of your face, smile. I use the drawing room because as soon as you invite people to bring into, come to your room and come to your house, you use the smile. So why don't you use a proportion of your face smile as a proportion in your bedroom? Because this is golden section. Now take this as a scale and create a golden section of that scale in your drawing room, in your bedroom. So why can't we create a husband and wife smile, the face, husband and wife hands as a proportion and then create golden section? So you need a scale. So scale is, again, as I've told you, there are two numbers. Number one is the dimension of the body and number two is the dimension of the room. And if both of them are created in proper ratio, they create proportion, that is 1:1.618. So red line and blue line, horizontal blue line, are in proportion. And you just need to put 4 cosmic symbols there on the corner of these light blue lines, which is one part of the room to another part of the room. That's it. It is so simple. Similarly, you can do the main door. This is part of Ayadi Shadvarga. Ayadi Shadvarga, lot of Vedic philosophers must be here attending our today's talk. So out of these 29 people which we have, there may be more than 20 people or 15 people who know Ayadi Shadvar. Now in Ayadi Shadvar, what we do? What we do is we take the date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, go to the astrology concept, put into I where, then put into that formulas, which are the different formulas, and then come to the proportion. I tell you, it is so simple. Just follow the golden section. You don't need Ayadi Shadvarga. Ayadi Shadvarga is calculation of your hasta, your hand, proportion. Now, when you talk about the entrance of the body, entrance of the home, jam, take the face of the karta, which I have already shown, and create a proportion like this. And if you have already made the house is already built and there is no proportion followed, use these products which are shown here. And in the jam, use in the frame separately and use in the door, which is a door shutter separately. Door frame is more important. That's why I have shown you on the left side of picture a chaukhut. The chaukhut is 4 part of the door frame, not this what we have shown it in the isometric view, which is called door step. They have removed the lower part. That's why I put the blue line here. Okay, so these are some of the examples which I have given you. There are thousands of ways where we can work upon. There are thousands of ways where we can understand how to create a golden section proportion. This was an introduction. This is just to give you a small push to understand golden section and proportion in detail. I have taken this initiation to inculcate this idea, inculcate this spark into you. And then this spark should become a flame. Go into the process of learning golden section in detail. If you want, join me. I will help you in giving you tutorials, giving you videos, giving you different systems where you can concentrate. Take 4 to 6 months and become a master of golden section. And when you become a master of golden section Vastu, you will see that you are doing wonders. You don't have to go into north, south, east, west. You just use your S3 gold antenna and see how the proportionate processes are giving you positive energies. It is from left polarity how it has become right polarity. From divine proportion of 6.4, which is an oracle, you can find out that this oracle is sometimes in your home, in your bedrooms, in your bed, in your door, the windows, oracle has gone into left polarity. 6.4 should never be left polarity. But if you create a golden section 6.4, which CU or IU or I will always become IR and CR. It will never have the left polarity. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show it to you. and tell you Namaste, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this brief understanding of golden section. Now we open the forum and we can talk. Okay, so Roshali madam, if you can create a open platform for everybody to speak, I'll be happy, more than happy to talk to all of you and give you some of the basic understanding which is missing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so you can either send your questions on the chat, or maybe you can answer him just now also.
Yeah, we can open the forum for next 10-15 minutes, because it's already late and we need to shut off. But yes, I am okay to answer.
Hello, sir.
About the face you said, huh? About the face you said, how
Yes,
to
this
do
face.
it with the main door. Yeah.
Yes.
How to do, because main door also builder is giving directly, then what do you do?
Yes, so we use reflectors, we use what you call spiral swastik and divide it. So it depends upon your face length and breadth ratio. I have to tell you separately. It will take some time for me to, but in general, just measure your top of the head as I've shown you in one of the slides. Yeah, from top
Yes.
to this,
Yes.
and then eyebrow to the center, and from eyebrow to the nose. So you get all the proportions of the face and put it into the mean and take the mean, and then you get a scale 1:1.618 scale of the face. That scale should be followed in the door. So Ashok ji, I'll tell you about it. It's a small exercise which I can give it to you, and you do it yourself, and then we can talk about it separately.
Yeah.
Okay, or you will do one thing. You give me the size of your top of the head to this, and the size of the door which you have in your house, main door, and I'll tell you how to work it out. Okay.
Sure. Practical is better than anything.
Yeah, but you need to still. I have to tell you why it is important. You know, that's why I took this workshop or a webinar, at least so that people know about it. And we should all thank Nidhi Agarwal for this, because she got confused, and I thought everybody should know about it, because this is what I've been working on since last couple of months. Good to see you, Ashok.
Sir, I wanted to ask one question.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, one by one,
Mayank,
please.
sir, I have. Yeah,
Yes.
this is Rupa, and I have a question for you, sir.
Yes,
You were
Rupa.
explaining about the main door. When we take the measurement of the face and door, that is, if you want to separate, do the one, that is to divide the main door into two parts, we are supposed to use the stickers. Cosmic.
Yes. You can use metal reflectors. You can use natural swastik, or you can use the copper swastik. They create energy line, energy boundary, like cosmic symbol do it on the floor. They create energy line, so you can divide it and correct it without breaking the door,
Okay,
and
that
without doing anything else.
Yeah, that will be sticked to the door like a line, right,
Yes,
sir?
it will be stuck to the door. Yes.
Yeah, that.
And you can do it from
Thank
the
you.
side so that nobody sees it. So side of the
Yeah.
door frame where it shuts, so it goes into the
Yeah.
side part. So nobody will take it out.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, I'm Krishna from Hyderabad.
Yes, tell me.
Do you hear my voice?
There is a disturbance, but I can still hear you. Tell me.
Fine, sir. Sir, I'm going to I'm working a go down. As you said, it's a huge and long area. So I can, as you shown in the diagram, can I take the lines and what can be done to get the golden ratio for the huge long space? It is a go down, industry go down.
Have to be divided into 1:6.18. Sometimes
Okay.
you can do it 1:1.618, or sometimes you can do
that I can do it, sir. But what to be applied for the
cosmic symbols.
Cosmic symbols? Okay, fine. So I can put both the ends of the line.
Yes, 3 meters center to center create a Vastu boundary with golden proportion.
Even I can draw on the center of the line also, taking the, what would be the distance between the each cosmic symbol, sir?
3 meters center to center. Almost around 10.
Entire line I can apply on the floor.
Yes, entire line you have to create Vastu and cosmic symbols. Yes.
So I can by cutting the floor, can I install inside the floor?
Yes, install inside the floor and again fill the floor with the cement and concrete so it's not seen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you.
For the door, main door, 1.618 is which is important from the bottom to the top, or from top to bottom. 1.618 is with the width is most important.
Both are different. So sometimes that's what I told you. Sometimes the minor and major. This is major. This is minor. Okay. Major is 1. Minor is 0.618. Okay. So you need to understand. You want to take the energy from the major part, not the minor part. So sometimes energy is coming from the top. So you have major on top, minor on bottom. Sometimes energy is coming from bottom. So you have major on top and minor on top and major on the bottom. Are you getting me?
So if the telluric is high, then you can have a major on from the bottom and make 1.618.
Yes. Yes.
And if
sir.
cosmic is high, then you can have major on the top and bottom will be that way, right?
Perfect, Adil. You know it.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, tell me.
This is
Hello.
subject
Yes,
for
Rajiv,
me.
how are you?
It was quite a good information. But to begin with, I'm perfectly fine, Mangi. But it is not that I tried to connect you, and today I had the opportunity to listen to you, and this topic is completely new for me. So I do not know. I do the basic Vastu, directional Vastu, but how to utilize this will be a difficult thing or new thing for me. So we'll need more inputs.
Yes, you should connect to me, and I suggest everybody to join our online course, Basic Vastu, Intermediate Vastu, and Advanced Vastu. You will know everything what I know. Okay?
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Quintin.
Yeah.
Quintin, how is she?
I was invited for a lecture in one of the state universities here
Wonderful.
in Sri Lanka. So I just
Wonderful.
thought of getting this particular subject.
Yes.
I was asked to lecture on Vastu and anthropology. So I thought of
Wonderful.
talking about this golden ratio matter also today. I just decided.
Good. So
Right,
use it.
good,
Use
that-
whatever I have told you. And if you need more
Sorry?
information, call me. I'll send you more information. Quintin.
Yeah, better. I will be having it next week. I was invited.
Let's talk separately, and I'll send you the details. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.
I can see Ravindra Jaju. Jaju ji,
Yeah,
Agnihotra Jindabad.
नमस्कार नमस्कार नहीं है सॉरी धन्यवाद मयंक जी, बहुत बढ़िया नया टॉपिक था, बहुत अच्छा था। आपने बात करते वक्त आयादी षडवर्ग का उल्लेख किया था।
Yes.
आयादी षडवर्ग हस्तमाप का उसमें आपने उल्लेख किया था, पंजे का, पाम के माप का। इसके बारे में कुछ और प्रकार डाल सकते हैं प्लीज?
देखिए, हस्ता का जो प्रपोर्शन है वो टॉप ऑफ द फिंगर से लेके यहाँ तक का होता है, फिर यहाँ से लेके हस्ता वतस्थी और यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक होता है। ये जो प्रपोर्शन है ये भी गोल्डन सेक्शन है। ये गोल्डन सेक्शन जो करता है, जो ओनर है, नॉर्मली मंदिर के जो पुजारी होते थे या भगवान होते थे उनका लिया जाता था, घरों में ओनर्स का लिया जाता है। बट इसके साथ एस्ट्रोलॉजी आ जाती है और उसमें डेट ऑफ बर्थ, टाइम ऑफ बर्थ और प्लेस ऑफ बर्थ आ जाता है, विच इज डिफिकल्ट टू एनालाइज। क्योंकि टाइम ऑफ बर्थ वो तो किसी के हाथ में नहीं है, वो किसको मालूम नहीं है। अच्छा, बर्थ पेट से बाहर निकलना या बर्थ व्हेन इट वाज कंसीव्ड इज अ बिग क्वेश्चन, किसी को नहीं मालूम। तो वो पूरा प्रपोर्शन बिगड़ जाता है। इसीलिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इस डायमेंशन का प्रपोर्शन 1:1.618 के साथ लेके उसके
हाँ।
घर की गोल्डन सेक्शन डिफाइन करते हैं। तो प्रपोर्शन गोल्डन सेक्शन का ही होगा, लेकिन उसका स्केल उस हाथ से रहेगा, इंसान के हाथ से।
अच्छा अच्छा, हाथ
ठीक
हाथ
है?
कौन सा लेना है, इतना इतना लेना कि इतना लेना?
नहीं, ये तीनों लेने हैं, ये तीनों लेने हैं। इसको बोलते हैं हस्ता, अंगुला और वतस्थी, ये तीनों।
अच्छा।
ये डायमेंशन, ये टॉप ऑफ दिस टू पाम, यहां से लेके यहां
हाँ।
तक, यहां से लेके यहां
हाँ।
तक, ये नीचे तक,
अच्छा
ये पूरा भी लिया
अच्छा।
जाता है। इसका प्रपोर्शन
अच्छा।
अपने को निकाल के देखना है कि 1:1.618 में कहां बैठता है, और वो स्केल से फिर हम रूम को डिफाइन करते हैं, बेडरूम में लगाते हैं, कॉस्मिक सिंबल से उसको
अच्छा।
छोटा बड़ा करते Okay.
Great, great, great. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
हैं। ओके,
Nice to see you. Nice to see all of you.
यस यस यस, अच्छा लगा रविंद्र जी।
Thank
और
you.
बताइए, और किसी के पास क्वेश्चन है? यस, दिनेश शेट्टी जी सही कह रहे हैं, कैन वी टेक द पिक्चर एंड टेक प्रिंट एंड कैलकुलेट? यस, यू कैन डू दैट। दिनेश जी, पिक्चर निकाल के भी आप फेस का कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं। अपने क्लाइंट को बोलिए पिक्चर भेज दे फेस का, और उससे आप डायमेंशन निकाल के देन यू कैन क्रिएट विदाउट एक्चुअली गोइंग एंड मेजरिंग हिम। So you can do that using pictures also, and try to ask them to stand straight so that टेढ़ा मेढ़ा या छोटा फिगर नहीं आए, exact size आ जाए। Okay, so you can do this online also. People can send their picture online, you can take a printout and measure it with length and breadth, and then create a proportion for their home and for their offices. Specifically bedroom और cabin, working cabin का अगर proportion जो हम single identity करते हैं, if you people know, if single identity can be done using golden section, it will give you double effect. Okay. So I think if all the questions have been answered, you still need to digest and understand this subject. So go to it, absorb it, understand it, and then we will talk again. So Roshali, we should say namaste to everybody, and
yeah, so I think
have a
everybody
nice
is slightly
enjoy
tired.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the evening time. People want to go and have their dinner. So I'll be happy
Yes.
Thank you so
to
much, sir.
shut down now. And
Thank you, sir.
Sorry?
Thank you. Sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you, Raghu. And
Thank you, sir.
so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
enjoy yourself here. And I'm happy to guide you if you need any other help. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks. Bye.